Shamps and giggles, history, news, views, and reviews from a black perspective.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, we continue on with the conversation at hand. There's just so much to talk about. It's hard to go through it all. The women's game we was talking about, wasn't we?
Yes, I've got
The
one.
Lionesses.
That's right. And to go with the Lionesses, but we're switching over to Chelsea. Chelsea were they got congratulate them on winning the first.
Hold on a minute. Look how he kind of slips it under the rug.
Chelsea.
Who supports Chelsea, by the way?
Me.
He supports. Let's let him get his big up, Joseph. Chelsea have won every domestic competition that a football team could possibly ever win, and they had won it before they won the World Club Champions. But now they've got the World Club Champions. They've won everything. No team in history has won as many trophies as Chelsea across the board, meaning clean sweep. Real Madrid have won Champions League how much times, and Liverpool won it how much time, but they haven't won every competition that they could enter.
That's right.
So big shouts out to Chelsea. Slap keeping his forehead, but big shouts out to Chelsea.
Thank you very much. The next time, can you put some more emphasis on it? But that was lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Dion said, "Is it recorded?"
It's definitely recorded. I needed to hear Jemmy talk about Chelsea.
Yeah, Arsenal showing some respects there. WCC, that's a World Club Championship, am I right?
Yes, it was classed as the Club World Cup competition. World Cup competition.
So CWCC.
Yes, and it's the first time they've ever brought this out. That's a brand new competition.
I've never heard of it.
Brand new competition.
Even so Donald Trump tried jumping panic.
Yes,
he did, didn't he?
Yes.
We'll talk about that in a second. This is the first of. This is pretty much like that Super League they were talking about a few years ago, isn't it?
Well, yes and no, because what the Super League was, it was going to be another league that people play against each other constantly, week in, week out. But and then they decided no. Other clubs said no, we'll be tired doing our own Premier League and other European League Cups and that, and then plus the Super, too much for the body.
Yeah.
So they disbanded that and they quashed that.
And they came up with this idea. How often is this game played?
Only 4 years, just like the World Cup.
Oh, like the World Cup.
Yeah, but it's a club World Cup. So countries all over the world, they get entered into this new competition.
Worldwide, because Paris Saint, whatever it's called, was there.
Saint-Germain.
The Italian Real Madrid was in there.
Yeah, they were in it.
So you had all the big boys were in there.
And other teams from Africa and continents and Pacifics and coast. So
it's almost like a World Cup, another version of a World Cup. Rather than playing for your country, you're playing for your club.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
And it's every 4 years. So Chelsea's got 4 years to polish this bad boy.
That's correct. And to keep it amongst their trophy cabinet, because they have to build a new cabinet now because they're winning. They've won every cup as Jimmy.
Yeah, they need more space.
They need more space.
I think they have to get a bigger stadium to fit the trophy in there.
Yeah. That's new planning. 1 billion, they reckon it might cost them to build a new stadium.
They're considering it.
Yeah, considering it. And I just wanted to top up from what Jemmy was saying is that with Chelsea winning this, they earn, I think they said it was 800 and something million.
Just for winning.
Yeah.
I think you got the figures a bit wrong there, Keith.
Is it 800 or 86 million?
89.4 million.
89.4 million.
The amount of money for the whole competition, it was a billion euros.
Yes.
But what it did, basically, if you qualified from one round to the next round, you got to pay off. You got to another round, you got to pay off. You get to the next round, you got to pay off. And then the final round, which the winners, Chelsea got 89 million, and I think Saint-Germain got 50.
Wow, and that goes to the club, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. But that's still a nice chunk of change for a game.
Gosh, yeah, for a new
chunk of change, you know.
Yeah,
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Some wages, but they're saying that managed to pay off. That money hypothetically paid off for the two or one of the players that Chelsea just purchased. You know, so Chelsea purchased someone for maybe 70 million and you're getting 89. So it's wiped it out.
It's wiped it out. It's balanced the books.
Correct. And that's what they're very happy.
But you can see where the women might feel a bit jealous. The men are being bought for 50, 70, 100 million. And here it is. The women have just got 1 million.
Yes. For one player. Yeah, over all them years of
well, the pay gap is getting shorter and shorter. The women are getting slowly because their game has just got so much interest, and it's like men's football, but it's just a little bit slower and not so rough.
So when they get a job done, they put the ball in the back of the net. That's the game.
That's absolutely right.
Well, they do all the rolling over like the men do. Them get kicked down, then stand up. All the rest, all of that, everything else. See them.
Time wasting, but as you say. Back of the ball goes in the back of the net, mate. That's
the game, isn't it?
Yeah. The game is winning.
If you could do that, you could play football. They did it. So
yeah, and they're doing it well. And just to follow on from that, just to end this congratulatory one, is Cole Palmer that plays for Chelsea, the young man we spoke about, Cole Palmer. He looks white, but he's actually got black heritage, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Right, yes, that young lad.
After this the club cup match that he won, because his family were out there watching this cup match in America, he decided to take the family to have a break. And where did he go? St. Kitts. They did a what's it? Not stand ovation. When they greet you at the airport.
Yeah,
and the Prime Minister was there. They did a stand. What did
there is. It looks like a white boy, but he's of mixed heritage. You said
correct. Right? Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and it's from St. So it's a Kittian.
Yes, wow. And his football. He wears his grandfather's and his father's St. Kitts flag on his football boots. He's the only person to do that. St. Kitts.
Yeah,
that's it. They gave him a hero's welcome. Yes, that's it. And this is his first trip. You want to see the joy the kids and the Prime Minister had when he said, "I'm coming to St. Kitts."
Now that's his grandfather's. So his granddad was from St. Kitts.
Correct.
His paternal grandfather.
Yes.
Is his first visit there. Let's just have a quick preview of what they may have to say about this. Yeah. We'll skip the ads because, as you know, you can't get in.
Yeah, it's been nice. Yeah. Seen all the little kids and all the other people. It's been nice.
The local children have adopted your whole celebration.
Yeah. When I went to the field, all the kids showed me.
Has it taken you by surprise?
Yeah, a little bit. Not much. Obviously, because I wear the flag on my boots, so on my social media I had loads of messages and stuff. But to see it in person is good. We met the Prime Minister.
How are you? Welcome.
We were on the jet skis.
He's a young lad, isn't he?
Absolutely.
I love hearing that the jet skis. Look, the little twirl.
And we went back to my granddad's old house. Obviously, my granddad was born there, so it's a special place too.
Wow.
Obviously, we all played football as a family. Everyone here, so yeah, it's everything.
You get looked after.
And that's their football pitch.
Well, you know, it's back on. The ground's there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nice. He went there, and which is not, and it's humbling.
Yeah.
It's humbling for his grandfather and family.
But that says a lot about the family, innit?
The upbringing. Yes.
Yeah. They haven't forgotten those behind, innit? Those who have passed on and all the rest of it. They've held true. So, he's got good roots in him. Just hope he doesn't get ruined by the banter in this country, the footballers and all the rest of it.
Yeah, let's hope not. Yeah. So that was the congratulations. There was that was about it, Joe. There was one that I was going to bring. It was a bit of foolishness from some youngsters before we actually go into our main topic, if I can squeeze it in, if you don't mind. I just wanted to let the listeners know, and for our members, that these sort of things that these kids are doing, it's got to stop. This relates to an issue that happened, incident that happened at Westfield in Stratford.
That's all right.
And they look like school children. I couldn't tell you the age, but the video that was going around, I put it in the group. I sent it to you privately, I think.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So hopefully you'll see the video.
I think I got it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can try it. And try and explain to our listeners.
Boy admits throwing seat off Westfield's top floor. How did they catch it? Is it the
his friend is videoing this.
Oh, well, you know
his friend is the one that's videoing him doing this.
Wow. To be fair though, look at this. So true. Let's watch it. We'll talk about it afterwards. I mean, this is so stupid. They're in Westfield, and yeah, it's running over. He didn't even look. Bloody hell! Oh! And they thought that was
yeah, they thought it's funny.
You just did. They're running away. Yo.
What the hell is this?
You can't be that. You really.
Almost killed somebody.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But they're going up higher.
Yes, because it looks like they want to get out. Maybe there's an entrance to get out. But the stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah, just kids, don't it? That's how stupid they are.
Absolute stupidity.
You know, we did things when we were kids.
Not like that. No,
not in any close place. But we did stupid things. But here it is, kids on full display in their splendor of stupidity. And there it is. That you can't get any more dumbass than that.
No.
Really. Fortunately, nobody was hurt.
Yes, that's correct.
Fortunately, because in that case, it's not only obviously the boy, the idiot, of course, the idiot. But at that point, whoever it was down there walking by innocently, shopping or whatever they was doing, their whole life, because you're gonna brock his spine. If that landed on you, you're gonna be brock up. You're
paralyzed.
Yeah, because it hits you above and it's gonna snap you, isn't it?
Yeah. Let alone a child or in a pram and walking alongside.
No, the child in the pram probably will live. It'll bounce off him. Somehow these kids, you throw them off the 4th floor and they still survive. An adult, you're gonna snap. The children, they got flexible, they got cartilage in it. They just seem to spring back. But as it was 3 grown people they're walking past.
Yeah.
If he struggled to lift that and that dropping any baby buggy, the buggy and the baby done.
Yeah.
Dead.
I agree.
Babies have a way of surviving. Remember the Tate Gallery, 11th floor.
Yeah, but remember, he struggled to pick it up, Joe.
Yes.
He struggled to pick it up. So when it's dropping, its mass and its weight is now increased, mate.
Yeah, dead weight.
And its velocity.
Yes,
it would kill somebody if that's
why. It would have killed somebody. Of course. There was 3 people it just missed. 3 people. 3 people it just missed. So it could have bounced off any one of them, bounce off one onto the other. That would be a painful experience. You know, but did they find them?
Yeah, I think there was another article that you found, the one that you found before the video. I just saw, Toronto wants to say something. Let's bring Toronto in.
Part the thing.
Yeah, so kids being stupid, I get that. But to the point that was heavy in and of itself. You could see the guy struggling. And to Jemmy's point, the force and the weight as it's dropping, nobody survives that. There's no man, woman, child, nobody survives that. And I don't know what's wrong with these young people. I don't know if they don't have sense. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Stupidity at it ruined lives are ruined, right? Everybody's lives are the victims. Like I don't even understand what was going on there. My brain hurts.
Tell me about it.
I just don't even understand. And these young people access to so much information than we ever did, and they're still doing stupidness like this.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
Look at that, and the weight and the size of that.
I mean,
That's dead weight coming down on you.
You wouldn't even know what hit you. If that hit you, it would kill you instantly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know what had happened.
And can I just say, where he picked it up, where you saw him pick it up, that delay, where if he managed to throw that from that position, those two people that was walking by would have got it.
Yeah.
That delay caused that gap. You see the gap?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Man, like they missed it by.
That's got to be 100 foot in it.
Easily.
Yeah. But that's stupidity. Colour queen, your hands up, type of thing. That is stupidity.
I think it's such a shame because when these young men, these young children make these non-cerebral decisions, it's life-changing because if somebody had been killed, they could have been incarcerated. So not only are the people of the family going to be sort of bereaved or whatever, but what about their parents? Because I'm sure their parents have raised them better. It's when they go out into the wider community, it's almost like they're sheep and they're not thinking for themselves. And it's like, oh, I dare you to do ABC. But if somebody had been seriously injured, their lives would have changed forever, especially if they're boys of colour. They like to throw the book at them. Your education is out of the window, and irrespective, they say, oh, if you get institutionalized or you go to one of these prisons or so forth, you can come out and get a job. It is more difficult for our children of color. So I don't understand why these young boys would do something like this, because somebody could have been seriously injured, if not killed. And they would have ended up in an institution, prison, or something like that, and their lives would have changed forever. They've got an opportunity to really do something and make something of themselves and stop this foolishness, because they're gifted and talented, and we want them to know this. So that's my take on it. That thank goodness that nobody got hurt, because remember, any of us could have been in that shopping centre. And next thing you know, then Brock, we're back, or something like that. We're walking along. We're getting older, obviously, we know that, but we've got our frailties. But can you imagine? We go to a shopping centre like this. One day you're going, you're walking, you're okay. Next thing you know, because of somebody's stupidity, you end up in a wheelchair or in a coma or something like this. This is in fact, I'm quite cross. This is serious.
It's very upsetting.
Very upsetting.
Once you put yourself in the pictures, you could have been there, because you go to Westfields every so often. You notice none of the people looked up, because you're just walking, not looking up. You're just walking, in it, and this thing is coming down toward your head. You have no idea what's happening. The next thing, if it connected, that person, next thing they know, if they wake up, it'll be in a hospital wondering what the hell's going on. But I mean, come on. But yeah, stupid kids. And you know what? The other side of the coin is that, I hope I'm frozen, but the other side of the coin is when it goes viral on these videos, other kids see kids doing stupid.
That's the problem.
Kids, do you know what I mean?
Yes, it gives them the idea now to think, well, hold on.
Yeah. Right.
1 in a million's got his hand up.
I dare you. Type the thing, 1 in a million. I mean, come on. It's just madness. Is that Dion?
It's me, Dion. On the news, they said that when the police arrested them, that they were like acting like it was nothing. That they do this, they throw stuff off bridges. They do it all the time. Yeah, apparently this is not their first time they've done this stuff. They throw stuff off bridges. They were saying it's nothing. It's no big deal. What's the big thing?
No consequences. So they've never had the consequence, because they always run away. They've never waited, or they've never stopped to see the impact of their foolishness. You see, again, look, these epidemics, you get that whip like they gave Jesus. You know that whip, it's got bones in it.
Yeah.
And you whoop them, keep them alive, whoop them, and they won't forget that sting. You see, when that bone claw out their flesh, they won't forget it. They won't repeat this. When you give them a little, oh, shouldn't do that, they run off thinking, oh, you're an idiot. Whoop them. See, that's what's lacking. The youth them now get no. They need a whoop.
Just shows you that they as our members are saying, no consequences. And as you say, and what Dion said, it seems like they're used to doing serious stupidness like this, and they've got away with it, or they've not looked back, as you've said, to see what's happened. If anything seriously has happened, they've just run off, videoed it. As you say, it might be for likes or video for some stupid cult thing on video. Let's do as one does, and yes, let's do it as a craze. But yeah, I was absolutely shocked. I was all equally glad that the police found them and arrested them.
But they don't whoop in arrest. Don't stop these kids. They finish that, go back and repeat the process. These get an arrest. They don't. It's meaningless to the kids. There's no punishment. It's just a little arrest. What they call community service.
I think they're going to do time, Joe. I think they might do time. Sentences. I think they're going to do some time.
Sentences, not time.
Time, whatever they're getting time, that'll be community service probably.
Yeah, because they're too young. Yes.
The age, but nobody was actually hurt.
I just think that they're taken what we would use as knockdown ginger to just a stupid extreme.
Well, yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, stupid. But it's partly is because they don't see the consequence of what they're doing. So that injury could have occurred and so on and so forth. They're kids. They just don't see it. As Dion said, they when upon being arrested, they thought it was nothing wrong there, nothing to see here. Why are you holding us up? Do you imagine that, right? They've thrown this thing off and like, what are you stopping us?
Why are you arresting me? Yeah, why you stop me? Yeah, why are you arresting me?
That all the time. This is what are you doing? I mean, you know, I've said it before. Remember the show Dumb Dumber? Can you be so dumb? And it's just so sad that the answer is yes, you can. Toronto, hand is up, start the thing.
Well, there's so much dumb stuff that you see on the internet now. Like, it's just, they just show these silly things, and then it looks successful of the person, actually doing whatever that stunt may be. And then everybody tries and does it without thinking of the consequences. Do you know how much people get mashed up trying to do some of this stupidness that you see? We don't hear about that, right? You just see, and so I don't know, this daredevil, Evel Knievel, let's do these crazy stunts. It's got terrible consequences. That was a solid, concrete piece of thing. All I know is that somebody could have died. Just like that.
We're so fortunate, by the way, we have to stress it.
And
that was at Westfield, that Shepherd's Bush, they did that?
No, it was in the Stratford one.
Stratford.
We're so happy that nobody was hurt. All of that could have happened. Them boys should still get a whooping.
I think they need consequences because it needs to show an example for the next set of ones who are going to be trying to do the same stupidness down the line.
Madness.
And what I think that shopping centers should do from now on, big objects like that, they should have them nailed down to the floor so people can't, especially if they're on the high floors like that, so people can't pick them up and just throw them off. They should be thinking about things like that.
Agreed.
Children are so stupid.
I think that will now be applied given what we just saw happen and what obviously they've seen in the but you know what, if you go, when you do go to Westfields, like they got that mezzanine with all the restaurants in it and the chairs, obviously there's 1,000 things that could be thrown over. Right? Nobody does that.
No,
who does that?
You don't have that in your head. You want to sit down or you walk past it. You don't want to think of lifting it and throwing it.
Who does that? That's my point. Who does that? They got plant pots. They got 1,000 things you could throw over. 1,000 things. Who does that? And then see that stupidity of that is so dumb because now they've got all these flats that they've built. How many stories up? 30, 40 stories up. You get an idiot like that in one of them flats decides to throw something over the. And 30 floors up. Don't have to be much. You can just throw like a little. Like that, a little gel cap. Throw that over.
That's coming down with force.
And hits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
You know, and so what we saw there is so sad because the consequences of it, when impact occurs, clearly these kids made a habit of it. It's like somebody's just going to get their life's going to be a mash up because some foolish idiot child did that through something off a high-rise building, or, you know, you just can't.
Yeah. Do you know what I do?
Oh, here's a question. Go on.
Sorry, go on. What's the question?
No, you go first.
No, what I was going to say is that the upsetting thing is that when you see videos like that, police find them, arrest them, but the video is still trailing. There's no one or no company will shut it or cut it off or get it deleted, because as you say, and the members have said, it will lead to somebody else doing some other stupid thing.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to be lucky. Someone's going to get injured or hurt or killed.
Yeah.
The thing is that video is going to be out there now. It's
going to continue to be out there. Yeah, that's the thing. On the BBC.
What was the question you found?
I should have gone first, didn't it?
I thought there was a question.
There was a question.
Where was security?
As a parent,
yeah.
If they happen to be your picking, of course you've raised them to be better kids, just like Colour Queen said, you've raised them to be better kids and that. Good Lord. But the police bring your child home to the door and you actually get to see what they did. How would you deal with it? Who wants to answer that one?
Listen, I'll put my hand up. I'll put my hand up.
If that was your child, police come knock on your door, how would you deal with that situation then?
Okay. Okay. This is radio listeners. You might not like. This is me as an individual. I'm not saying you should do it to your own child, but this is me as an individual, and I'll do it my way. It's my home, my child. When the police brings him home and they've explained what he's done, I will be beating him at the door. I will beat him in front of the police.
They might arrest you.
I don't care. I would beat him and I'd say, you can take him because this house is not for him. Because if he comes in this house, if you let him loose here, there's going to be an ambulance called. I will beat him. Seriously, beat him. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really sorry.
DJ Smiley, I'm not mad at you because I was going to say the same thing. I'm going to beat him to
that was absolutely dangerous and stupidity to the
Sorry to interject, but you're going to beat him with the belt or your fist or, you know. Let's have some graphic now.
You know what the parents find the nearest thing? Whatever's at the
curtain wire would be good.
Yeah, whatever's at the door. It could be. I'll just take off the old telephone wire. That's yeah. The old BT wire that's sitting there, you know? That's
sorry. Can I just share?
Yes, of course.
So, yeah, that reaction. All right, so I happened to be working with somebody who was an ex-police officer at Shepherd's Bush.
Oh.
And this is many, many years ago. And we discovered that we had things in common, and it was like, really? What? And you know, like, some of the naughty boys from school, from secondary school, and he shared that they used to love bringing those naughty boys home. And the reaction of the parents.
Oh,
they loved it. They absolutely revelled in it. Yeah. So they know when you drop that naughty boy home or that naughty girl, and they start telling the parents,
especially black.
No, I'm talking about, and this is a white man. He was like head of security or something.
Kids,
and he could reel off the names of all the naughty boys. And I said, "Oh, I don't hang around with them people. I listen to my mum. I just go to school and come straight back." And I thought, oh, isn't that wicked? And now you're talking about it, and I'm thinking, well, I was laughing, and it's not funny, but yeah, they're laughing too. So yeah, horrible. They know what's going to happen when they take them home. It isn't going, oh, Johnny's only playing, he's only this, and he's on my foot.
So, I mean,
they know the strap is coming out.
Yeah, sometimes these kids do these things for attention. They're not getting enough attention at home, so they got in the street looking for attention. That's why you gotta love your kids more than you know. You know what I mean? You got really gotta smother them
ask
so
a
much.
question?
Just the one.
And I got something to say as well.
Go ahead, Dion.
Go on, Toronto. Ask your question first.
Because what I will say is that, and I'm going to speak for my sister as well. We did not, quote unquote, beat our boys the way that our parents did beat us when we were coming up.
Yeah, maybe you didn't need to.
So then the pivot in the conversation for me is because we're now the next generation where we had Jamaican parents and they were like, beat them can't hear, them must feel talk, right? And then we have our kids, and I used to say the same thing to my son, but I did not engage in beating the way that my parents did with us. And I will say, for the most part, was my son a saint? Perhaps not, but he wasn't a bad kid. He wasn't bad. Now, was his dad involved in his life? Yes. Does that make a difference? Perhaps. I think yes, right? But I was also very clear with my son that I didn't care whether he was 6'4" and I was looking up in his face. I told him straight, I'm going to put my foot in your face. But he knew that from long time. Right? Like, so he would, by the time he got to that age, he would be testing me because he already knew that if he did test me, it was going to be a problem. I told him straight, I might have to be looking up in your face, but when we look you in your knee, you have to drop.
You know, the thing is, we talk about beating because that's just our beating kids, because that's just our culture. You don't have to beat the picnic them. Some picnic, they're just good children. Now, some are not so good. I think the most important thing is to have that level of understanding with the picnic them, where they can see the sense of what you're saying. Now, when they can't see this, they need an adjustment. The adjustment might be just conversation, sit down, talk, understand it. I mean, when does the belt really come out? I mean,
exactly.
My kids,
when does the belt? Is the belt just the threat of the belt? Is that enough?
It's the deterrent, isn't it? Like the nuclear bomb is a deterrent. Nobody's going to use it, but it's a deterrent. It might be used.
But then again, like I would then the belt for me would be my son's dad. He would be the belt. Right. Because he's the big man. Him gonna deal with the case. Him gonna drape him up in him neck and put him fist in him, crow him neck and make him choke.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ladies
and gentlemen, I'll just put you on mute a minute. There's messages going in there. Sorry, radio listeners. Break, I'm afraid. Break.
Oh, we have to go to break. I'm being told in a very, 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 very forceful way to go to break. We'll be back after these words. What we do on a weekly.
Thank you, honey bunny.
Joseph must get some this week in my prayer song.